What is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another WWE broadcast. I'm your host, Bruin Steel, and today I'm recapping the Friday Night Smackdown that took place January 31st, 2025, and it took place in Indianapolis, Indiana. And just want to apologize for the late video. Royal Rumble 2025 actually just ended. I'll be doing a recap video tomorrow night, hopefully with Canadian Yorker. By the way, Canadian Yorker cannot make it tonight, so WWE Friday Night Smackdown, let's get it. So to start off this Friday Night Smackdown, we get Michael Cole, we get Pat cutting a promo, and then we toss it to Joe Tessitore in the ring. He talks about his interview with Cody Rhodes last week and Kevin Owens' interruption of the broadcast later. Kevin Owens makes his entrance. Joe says Kevin's actions were egregious, but made him think about what he had to say, and he wants to give him his fair treatment he demands. Owens asks if this is his way of making amends, because last week all he saw was Tessitore only caring about Cody's feelings and being a little fanboy like everyone else. Joe won't apologize for his treatment of Rhodes, but will apologize for the uneven treatment, but KO refuses the apology. Owens says the only reason he's here is to take the winged eagle back, and he takes it off by ancestors. Thanks Joe for nothing, and he goes to take his lead. He gets interrupted by CM Punk. He soaks in the adultery of CM Punk chants that follow him for a moment. Owens asks if he can help him, and Punk offers an apology for looking past him, just so he can know tomorrow when he wins the Royal Rumble, and if Kevin makes it past Cody, hell, the main event of WrestleMania could be really well Kevin Owens defending it against CM Punk. But he wins. He will be coming after the WWE Undisputed Championship. KO said that he's conflicted because there's 29 other guys in the Rumble that he likes more than Punk, even though he doesn't know everyone that's going to be in the Rumble. But the thought of the two of them in the main event of WrestleMania, or rather beating CM Punk's ass in the main event of WrestleMania, he likes that. And he knows what main eventing WrestleMania means to Punk and how heartbreak it was for him to get hurt last year. He said he loves thought of CM Punk never getting to realize that dream. It gives him a warm, fuzzy feeling inside to picture him old, broken, and alone, obsessing over the fact that Kevin Owens is a multiple-time main eventer while Punk goes to his grave a misery failure. So he said he actually hopes Punk doesn't win the Royal Rumble, and he goes to take his lead. Punk calls him back and congratulates on main eventing twice and accomplishing a lot in his career. One of the best. Here's something else. He said he hasn't done something else yet. He personally, CM Punk has never lost 5 title matches at the Royal Rumble. No, that was KO. He also never lost to Logan Paul, but Owens has. He has never attempted to manipulate his friend who has stabbed him in the back multiple times to help him win a title because he wasn't confident enough in his ability, but Kevin has. Punk stands or falls on his own mercy. Owens takes shortcuts. Punk said he's here to win the Royal Rumble, and KO has survived Cody Rhodes in a danger ladder match tomorrow for them to fight at WrestleMania. But only one thing stands in the way of Owens eating and ass kicking tonight, and let's come back to the ring. He begs Kevin not to be afraid and come back to the ring, but Owens walks out. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, great segment with Kevin Owens and CM Punk. You're scratching your head and like, wow, Kevin Owens and CM Punk in the same ring? Man. But moving on to the first match of Friday Night Smackdown, we got Carmelo Hayes versus Jimmy Uso in a rematch. Hayes snaps off a stunner over the ropes before jumping into the ring. We get a bell whipped across back elbow, Uso throwing chops in return, whipped reverse, rating pinning pre-mitts, no fall, Chelsea from Jim, taunting off the rope, but Melo meets him with a lateral before putting boots to him. Hayes to the floor, drawing with a basketball player of some re-owned before Jimmy dives on him. Jockeying for position in the turnbuckle, avalanche neckbreaker from Big Jimmy, Codebreaker from Melo, cover for 2. Super kick from Jimmy Uso. Same result. Diving splash counters with an inside cradle. Running knee. Hayes go up top. Diving splash of his own. So close. Uso up top. Fireman's carry. Hayes slips out. O'Connor reverses. Jimmy Uso hitting a schoolboy pin. Jimmy Uso defeats Carmelo Hayes by pinfall with a schoolboy pin. So Jimmy Uso with a little redemption on Carmelo Hayes. So great pickup win for Jimmy. And yeah, wow. Jimmy Uso was a great win, honestly. Moving on to the second match, we got Chelsea Green defending the WWE Women's United States Championship against Michin. Green hot out on the gas, vicious mat slam, but Michin catches her in a series of pinning pre-titsigments, and she scrambles to the floor. Back inside, Michin gets her up top for mounted punches, and Chelsea knocks her out to the floor, smashing her face into the apron, ramming her back into it. Back inside, real chin log applied to dry and crying her challenger down. Michin drawing herself on in the corner, but Green kicks her in the face into the turnbuckle for a near fall. Front Chandris, chubbing blows to the back. Michin fighting back, rolling slow butt, falling kick, getting her down into the corner, twerking, looking for soul food, countered into a schoolboy. Backslide for two. Chelsea Green rolled through, looking for a kill switch. Michin reversed it into a body slithering pin. No deal. Green with a near fall. Michin hits soul food, but Chelsea rolls to the floor. BFAB keeps her honest. She runs right out to the other side of the ring. Now tries to bail her into the timekeeper keeper. Michin tries to cut her off, but Chelsea Green has a fucking candlestick and lights her up. Michin wins by disqualification. Post-match, she swings at Michin, but Michin gets a stick back here and walks her in the churn. Yeah, that explains why. That just shows you how a fucking cheater Chelsea fucking Green is. That bitch does not deserve to be United States champion. She's just ending in disqualification. What a fucking bullshit piece of shit. Like, all you do is just have that fucking whale-ass beat bitch by your side. What, Pimper Nivens? Like, holy moly, man. Just the dumbest and just the cowardly way to try to retain your title, bitch. Like, wow. Michin, man. I just hope she drops the title as soon as possible. Like, I can't stand her. I can't. I have a fucking enough. I've fucking had it, guys. I've had it. I have fucking had it with this bitch, man. Michin, Nick Aldis, you better announce a rematch between these two, because this is not fair to Michin, whatsoever. Pimper Nivens getting her fucking pathetic whale ass in the last match, whatever. And now Chelsea Green is just she's just finding ways out of title matches. And great for her. Michin getting a stick and whopping Chelsea Green with it. Great, good for her. She deserved it. Michin, whoop that fucking ass. Whoop it. She deserved it, Michin. Do it. Do it again next week. God damn, I've had it, guys. I'm not even kidding. I have absolutely had it with this fucking piece of shit. Like, she doesn't deserve the United States Championship. Michin should have beaten Chelsea Green in the finals. She has. She did. She deserved it. Michin deserved the United States title more than Chelsea Green. That's what I just have to say. I don't give a fuck if there was a pop. Those fucking fans are delusional. I don't understand how someone can like Chelsea Green. That's just that. But Michin, who should have won this match, wins by disqualification. My goodness. Alright, moving on. We got Damian Priest making his entrance and getting on the mic. He said 4 years ago he started on Monday Night Raw and he wanted to make an impact and be known. He went from betrayer to betrayed, follower to leader, and from a nobody to World Heavyweight Champion. That's the past on Raw, and now he's on Smackdown. He's not trying to make a name. He has to go as championship. And he started performing asses over the top rope tomorrow night. He gets interrupted by Jacob Fatu at Tama Tonga. Fatu said he knows who Priest is and what he has done, what he has accomplished. A lot more than most of those guys in the back. And they both come from the street. But the difference is he was locked down in that box. Damian can get his hair braided all he wants, but don't get it twisted when it comes around him, because he's off the leash now. All gas, no brakes. The way he sees things, he and Tama Tonga are running Smackdown right now. Priest asks if that's his best shot, if he's supposed to be intimidated, and said he knows he should know better. And since they're both from the street, why are they even talking? Damian Priest lays Tama Tonga out with a super kick. Jacob turns to him with a grinning face on their face, and they circle each other briefly before laying with punches. They brawl. Fatu gets the better of him, and LA Knight gets the save. He wipes Tonga out with a chair, but Jacob knocks the chair out of his hand with the right hand. Priest recovers. Knight swats him with a chair, and Fatu and Tama regroup. LA says they just got a beatdown, and they can get it again, and they like to use the numbers, and he got numbers from 2-on-1, Street King, and Megastar against Jacob in Tonga. So yeah, wow. Welcome to SmackDown, Damian Priest, LA Knight. Honestly, I think LA Knight and Damian Priest is a great duel, but we have to see what happens, obviously. So yeah. Alright, so moving on to the next match. We got DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa and Pretty Deadly. Empton Prince and Kit Wilson versus Los Garcella, Angel Garlaza and Alberto Carrillo, and the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Prince and Carrillo to start. Big springboard elbow from Roberto gets to, and he moves onto a kneeling armbar. Carrillo into the corner, jaw breaking to Ciampa, back row moonsault, cover for 2, double team from the babyface unit, MCMG in match moving fast and furious as Los got drop Pretty Deadly to the floor where they and Sabin dive on them in triplicate as they go to break. Chris is on the wrong side of town. He gets away and Gasly attacks him. Angel running hot on Pretty Deadly. Match breaking down Gargano legal. Superman spear and the suicide dive. Gargano wipes Pretty Deadly out with the Oregon moonsault. Roll through liquor bomb from Carrillo, but John kicks out. Tom takes Seba to the room. Gazzo takes a walk. And Ciampa blows them kisses, throwing Chris into the barricade and then back in the ring. Same fighting hard as he gets a near fall, but no tags as Gargano pulls Shelley off the apron. Folding press kick. Chris kicks out. Tom drops him with a lateral. Ciampa accidentally knocks Empton Prince off the apron with a boot, and when he goes for a tag, Wilson jumps off the apron in disgust. Sabin has him. Victory roll pin from Chris Sabin on Tommaso Ciampa. Los Gaslas and Motor City Machine Guns defeat Pretty Deadly and DIY by pinfall. So obviously, Los Garla walking out on this match. So that's just that. I was a little confused why Los Gasla was teaming with Motor City Machine Guns, because isn't Los Gasla like a heel faction? But obviously explained that they're a heel faction, they would walk off on Motor Machine Guns, so that's just that. But anyways, moving on to the next match, we got Liv Morgan versus Naomi in a 1-on-1 match. We've seen Liv Morgan obviously in the last couple of SmackDown episodes. Like, is Liv Morgan getting traded to SmackDown? Morgan in control early. Naomi drops down, leapfrogs, arm drag off the ropes. Tara sends Liv flying. Morgan ducks a roundhouse, but Naomi knocks her down off the ropes. Splits leg drop, cover for 2. Liv on the comeback. Morgan on her back with a sleeper hold. Naomi fights off, kick combo, turnbuckle bulldog. She goes up, diving crossbody, only for a near fall. Back and forth. Naomi with a victory roll pin. Naomi defeats Liv Morgan. Wow. Post-match, Raquel Rodriguez lays the celebrating tag team titles out with a double lateral. Bianca gets the better of Liv, but when she turns to Raquel, they take her out with a lung blower and a big boot. Stacking the tag team champions on top of each other, Rodriguez power bumps Liv into them. So Naomi gets the better of Liv, but at what cost? Where Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attacked both Naomi and Bianca after the match. So it was a great pickup win, but like I said, at what cost? So after that. Alright, so moving on, we got another 1-on-1 match. We got Andrade versus The Miz. A copy of Arrow. Miz with chest kicks. Andrade comes back with a dragon screw fired up. Corner knees, cover for 2. Corner boot, laying chops up in a turnbuckle. Spanish fly connects, but Miz kicks out. Andrade rolls into a victory roll. Miz reverse, no fall. Andrade clocks him. Andrade hitting the back elbow. Andrade defeats The Miz. Poor Miz, man. He can't get a win. He's scared. He got drafted to SmackDown, where obviously the Wyatt Six are, where Karrion Kross sent The Miz over to SmackDown, I guess. I don't know. That's just that. So, yeah. Tiffany Stratton making it in her entrance. She said that she's the only difference between now and before. The title is everyone knows exactly how great she is. Pat McAfee lists off women who can win the Royal Rumble, and she makes yuck faces about all of them. She gets interrupted by Candice LeRae. She calls Tiffany throwing out for betraying Nia Jax and claims she's just jealous that Nia prefers her as a tag team partner. And Jax come out charging to work Stratton over, hitting the Benzler drop on Tiffany Stratton. So about fucking time. I've been fucking waiting it. I'm a Tiffany Stratton fan, obviously. You see my shirts, guys. So, obviously, I've been waiting for this Nia Jax and Tiffany feud to start. But, no, Nia Jax wants to go to Raw. And attack Rhea Ripley for God knows what reason. Why? But that's just that, man. So, yeah. Moving on to the main event, we got Damian Priest and LA Knight versus the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Priest and Tonga to start. Damian clubbing him down. Arm wrangler tag tonight. Tama gets him in the corner and tags Fatu in. Back and forth. Priest back in. On the wrong side of town, Jacob nails him with a corner hip attack and attacks Tonga back. Working Damian over. Fatu with a tremendous claw. Big right. Priest blocks him ears for a few times. Excuse me. Big slicing right from the werewolf. Boot up on the corner. Tag to the Knight with right hands. Jacob passes him into the corner. He sidesteps the charge and drops Tonga with a lateral on the apron. DDT to Fatu up top. Diving elbow drop connects. Fatu drags the Knight into the corner and hammers him with punches, but he gets away and hot tags Priest in. Big flapjack on Tama. Hard high elbows. Action to the floor and back in. Damian works the rope for an old school crossbody. Fatu runs interference. Tama with a jumping DDT, but Knight breaks it up and sends Jacob packing with a pump kick and then clobbers him in the timekeeper's barricade. Tama stalking after Priest. Damian turns him around, hitting the South of Heaven on Tama Tonga to get the win. Damian Priest and LA Knight defeat Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, but post-match Fatu takes Priest out with a super kick, a Samoan drop, and a double jump moonsault. And that will do it, guys. Great win for Damian Priest and LA Knight, but at what cost, obviously, with Jacob Fatu laying waste to Damian Priest after the show. And all I can say is this going to lead to a Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest feud? We just have to see what happens, guys. But what a Friday Night Smackdown. And moving forward to my rating of this show, I give this show a B+. I liked it, not the best, but I give this show a B+. But anyways, that would do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Be sure to check out my friend Canadian Yorker's YouTube channel. Link will be in the description, as well as our WWE Wrestling Bros channel. That link will be also in the description of this video. But my name is Bruin Steele. We are out of time, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. I have to see if Canadian Yorker is available tomorrow night. We're going to do our Royal Rumble recap video. Like I said, I apologize. I sincerely apologize for the late video. The Royal Rumble actually just ended. So, Smackdown, yep, that's just that. But anyways, my name is Bruin Steele. See you guys in the next broadcast. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you guys later.